TSA line. Got the news line. TSA line. Going, going, going. Still the line. Line. And we're back.
So there's a government shutdown which directly impacts TSA because they're not getting paid, and everyone has concerns about traveling. Is there holdups? So I'm at the airport right now. Let's see. It is October 9th. I'm flying from New Jersey to LA. I'm in Newark Airport. Pretty normal, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing crazy, super normal. The whole time I was standing in TSA, I was just like, damn, like these people are not getting paid and they don't know the next time they're gonna get paid. Like, I feel so bad. I can't imagine having to go to work every day and not seeing a dime in sight and not knowing when's the next time you're gonna see some money come in. I feel so bad.
This is your update from DFW Airport. I have flown out of DFW Airport twice in the last 4 days and have gotten through TSA pre-check in less than 5 minutes both times. I've flown into DFW. I have flown out of LAX in the last 4 days, had no problem getting through TSA pre-check quickly and efficiently. So don't believe everything you see on here, because a lot of things is for clickbait.
If you're traveling today out of LAX and you're worried about government shutdown affecting your wait time in the TSA line, this is for you. Today is Thursday the 15th, and it is currently 5:49 a.m. in the morning. I just got through the TSA line. It only took me about 5 minutes or so, and it looks like it's fully staffed, and I don't think LAX is affected by the government shutdown, so just an update.
Okay, I am flying during the government shutdown, and here are two things I did before my flight. First of all, big thank you to air traffic control and TSA agents who are working without pay, keeping us safe and secure so that I can fly and get paid. A few days ahead of my travel, I started checking my airport's website for any alerts about affected travel and monitored my security wait times during that time that I was going to arrive, you know, just to get a sense. It's like monitoring the weather when a storm is a-brewing. Then a big shout out to Points by Jay, who clued me into this website. This is the National Airspace System. It alerts you to any events at our nation's airports. But you want to scroll down to this button, and that takes you to Air Traffic Control System. Oh, when you see a 1960s font like this, you know you're getting to the good stuff. Now zoom into staffing triggers, and there are no airports listed. A staffing trigger is when air traffic control facilities are short-staffed, and it will list the specific airport. If the air traffic control is short-staffed, it just means there could be delays. To make certain everyone flies safely. It does not mean you should not fly, it just means there could be delays. I built in an extra hour for any unforeseen security delays because I believe there is no such thing as getting to the airport too early. There were 0 delays, and I get to enjoy an extra cup of tea.
If you're flying anytime soon, I highly recommend getting to the airport at least 3 hours in advance. Here over in Houston at Terminal E, they have one TSA agent. Pre-check and clear was closed. If you had those TSA pre-check, they would just give you a little card so you could participate, but you still had to get in the standard screening line. I think this is gonna go way longer than that last one that we had, which was 35 days. Don't be chancing at missing your flight. I highly recommend getting here way ahead of time to get through screening.
Okay, I'm gonna see how long it takes me to get to my gate, knowing that there's a government shutdown and our TSA workers have been starting to call in sick. I'm currently in line to drop off my bag. I got in line at 9:55. It's currently 10:17. This is what the line looks like. Let me also add that I'm a very slow walker and I don't like to rush to the airport, so I show up very early. So I do have a lot of time to just leisurely walk. But yeah, this is what the non-TSA pre-check line looked like. And TSA pre-check is still running efficiently. I saw a lot of things online saying that TSA pre-check is not functioning. It is. Okay, so it's 10:28 right now, and that took me about 7 minutes to get through. Pre-check. Overall, it took me 33 minutes to get through everything. The longest part was definitely checking in my bag because their system shut down, and I had to switch lines. Other than that, everything was smooth sailing.
So the government is shut down. If you're heading to the airport, what does that mean for you? Well, in the short term, nothing. But if this lasts long, here's where the issue comes. TSA agents and air traffic controllers are essential workers, so they will have to keep working, but they won't get paid. During the last shutdown in 2019, there was a sick out in New York, which led to several delays. And those TSA agents and air traffic controllers will get back pay when the federal government reopens.
Jacksonville International Airport, day after the government shutdown. She has 6 minutes until her flight boards. Will she make it? We call this the airport ferry with Tracy. 10:42, we got through in 10 minutes. The flight started boarding 10 minutes late, so we are officially still on time. Airport ferry, Jacksonville International Airport still works.